Good day and welcome to Broncos Story Time. Today's story is entitled Yard of Ale. Our story starts in the village of Trealaw in the Rhondda Valley many years ago and stars Trealaw boys Mickey, Hoppy, Will and Bronco. It was a Saturday afternoon when the Trealaw boys, or the TBs, met up for their usual weekend ritual. We would meet up for a few beers at the Miskin Hotel and let the rest of the day take care of itself. It was a great time to live in Trealaw. But today was not going to be a normal type of day, as events took an unusual twist. The TBs were into their second pints when the bar door creaked open and in walked Champ, Cowboy and Sally. Now Champ and Cowboy were Tump boys. That was the name we call all boys from Clydach. And Sally was from Williamstown, but he was an adopted Tump boy. But what were the Tump boys doing in Trealaw? We just didn't know. But we made them feel welcome and they joined us for a few beers. After some informal chit-chat, it was Champ who spilled the beans on why they had ventured across Pandy Bridge. "Hey guys," Champ said, "are you lot going on the res next weekend for the Yard of Ale Challenge?" The yearly event was happening the following weekend, and it was a well-known fact in the Rhondda that nobody from outside of Trealaw had ever won the prestigious title. Our own John Hoppy, was the current reigning title holder. Yeah, we'll be there," said Mickey. Champ and his band of merry men started smiling and said they were coming over for it, and would we fancy putting a few quid on the title leaving Trealaw for the first time. Well, a few fiver bets were laid, and off they went, back across Pandy Bridge and back up the Tump. Well, a few fiver bets were laid, and off they went, back across Pandy Bridge and back up the Tump. Will said, "Them stupid Tump boys don't know what they're up against." Because unbeknown to them, Hoppy had been born with a physical deformity, only known to a few of his closest friends. He had been born without any tonsils, so when he poured something down his throat, there was no glug like normal people swallowing. It just went straight down. Easy money, we thought, as we enjoyed the rest of the day with big smiles on our faces. Stupid Tump boys. The next weekend arrived and the TBs were down the res, ready for the Yard of Ale Challenge. Our superstar, Hoppy, looked in fine form. We were having a great day. But where were the Tump boys? Had they chickened out? A short time later, in they walked. Champ, Cowboy and Sally. And someone who only just fitted in the door. Oh no, they've brought a ringer. They've brought Big Baby. We didn't know that Bebby was back in town. Last we had heard of him, he was in the French Foreign Legion. Intelligence division, he claimed. But many doubted that claim. We didn't know he had just been dishonourably discharged for drinking on duty. Our back ends started twitching as we remembered the bets we had laid the weekend before. The Tump boys had stitched us up. Hoppy's victory over such a formidable opponent was not guaranteed. Would Champ, Cowboy and Selly be going home with the TB's cash? We were about to find out. There were 4 blokes entered for the Yard of Ale Challenge. 2 guys whose names I can't remember. Big Baby and our hero, Hoppy, who, as the reigning champ, would be the last one up. The Yard of Ale glass was filled up and the stopwatch was ready. Moving Israel on the committee gave the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it was on. Challenger 1 had a time of 12 seconds. A damn good effort. 3, 2, 1. Challenger 2, 15 seconds. A very reasonable time. The bar went suddenly quiet as Challenger 3, Big Baby, stepped up to take his turn. 3, 2, 1, and off he went. Only took 1 glug in the middle and the beer disappeared from the wrong glass. Baby was given a time of 9 seconds. He was in the lead with only 1 challenger left. The Tump boys were cheering and high-fiving each other as they thought nobody could beat that time. Then up he stepped, Challenger 4, the reigning champ, John Hoppy. The glass was refilled and the stopwatch readied. 3, 2, 1, and off he went. No glugs. The beer just disappeared down his throat as he raised the glass into the air. The clock was stopped. Hoppy was given a time of 7 seconds. He had retained his title. Well done, Hoppy. The whole bar erupted clapping, except the Tump boys. They were all cheering as me, Mickey and Will carried Hoppy around the bar on our shoulders. It was a day we would never forget. In fairness to the crew from across the bridge, bets were paid and friendships made that last to this day. As we grow older, our memories about bygone days are not always entirely accurate. But this is my story, my memory, and I'll never forget the day that Hoppy kicked Baby's ass on a Yard of Ale challenge. Well done, Hoppy.